What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fitzgerald Collision and Repair YouTube channel. My name's Bruce Wilson. Behind me is a beautiful 389X Peterbilt owned by Grossum's Easy Tow. They hit me up and said, hey, Bruce, do you know of anyone around the Central Tennessee area that can totally trick out my brand new truck? I said, of course. So we brought the truck down here to Fitzgerald Collision Repair, got the frame painted up, custom visor, some custom lighting, train horns, all kinds of cool stuff. You're going to see all that in today's video. Check it out.
Bob Ross. About to paint some pretty trees, man. Sand that down right there and you want your surface to be very clean, prepped well, body work good. All this goes into making a good paint job. If your body works crap, prep works crap, paint job's gonna be crap. You can spray it as good as you want to, but if I just went to painting this, all this dust, all this stuff that these alcohol wipes are taking off, you know, your paint will kind of soak into that. You know, you can have dust on a surface that don't necessarily show in your paint job like trash would, but you just take a chance of it soaking, the paint kind of soaking into that, and then you almost get a dull paint job from that. So you always want to pre-clean, wipe everything down, tack everything down before you start painting. You know, it just gives you a cleaner surface to paint on, so you don't have any problems with fish eyes, you know, any problems with having heavy trash in your paint job, and then you just get a nice, clean, glossy paint job.
Most of the trucks that we do a lot of internationals, we do a lot of Freightliners. The tape-up job is basically the same on all of them, but when you get certain trucks, Peterbilts, different trucks in here doing different things, you have to take a little bit more time taping things up. You want to treat every job as equal as you can, but sometimes they're different. Sometimes you have to do a more tedious job on certain things. So we're painting the back side of this frame, so we have to tape the front side of the truck off. But it's a little different than usual because we're actually painting the frame. We're going to be spraying around, and we can't get paint back in behind from here back. So the paint can't go underneath the plastic and up on the cab. You'll get overspray. It can't get back and get on these air tanks. You know, they're all polished. We don't want any black paint getting on that. You know, we don't want any paint coming out around and going up on the cab, because then you have black overspray on a white cab. Because you have to paint, but you also have to have coverage. So your coverage can't come back into your paint, and you don't want your paint going in behind your coverage. So when you get a job like this, say it's your first time, you just kind of have to get creative with what you're doing, how you're taping, so that you know you don't have any overspray getting back on the truck, or areas like this on the airbags, on anything like this. You want it all taped up nice and neat. You want to be precise. And what I like to do is I kind of like to let it overhang, come down, roll it over. Let this overhang, rip it off. That way I know my edges are covered, this is covered, then you can come back up here, go here, cover this off. You also run into little gaps that bubbles up over this panel. You always want to push this top and then around. Anytime you have an area like that, you want any of these holes covered up. Any gap, any hole covered up. So you don't want overspray coming back out of that gap onto your truck, car, whatever you're doing. And people think, well, you're not going to be up in here with your paint gun spraying. No, I'm not. But this booth sucks overspray out. So as you're spraying the paint, it's not just going here. All the stuff that's not hitting the frame is going into the air, being pulled different directions. So you can get just a little bit of overspray on something, but it really turns into a problem at the end because you're washing your truck and you have black overspray on your truck.
So you guys just seen the whole process of everything that was done to this beautiful truck right here, but let's do a quick rundown front to back on this here unit. This thing got a custom visor painted up inside and out. It had factory horns on the roof. The customer wanted the horns completely deleted and done away with. We pulled the top off, shaved the roof, filled in all the holes, added a couple more cab lights, put flashing cab lights on top. They turned out awesome. Moving on to the back of the truck back here, customer wanted the frame completely sanded down. Now this is a show paint quality right here. From this thing was completely sanded down. Everything, the frame, all the suspension components, even going as far as smoothing down the cast material on the frame suspension there, painting the fifth wheel white. Everything turned out awesome. So Mr. Jeremy with Grossum's Easy Tow said that he wanted to get this thing in and out of the shop within 2 to 3 weeks. I said, brother, no problem. We've got the right crew to tackle the job. We got this thing in and out. We is headed to the Semi-Casual Truck Show. I believe it's the 23rd and 24th of this month. You should come check out the truck. I'll be there. The rest of the Fitzgerald Collision crew will be there also. And he's going to have a big old tow unit on the back of this thing. It's going to look sick, especially with this white fifth wheel. I think that really was like the icing on the cake. And then up underneath here, you might be able to see it. We installed a set of train horns, and they are crazy loud, enough to where it would probably break your speakers on your phone. So we're not going to honk them things, but crazy loud. Now, if you like what you saw here, if you have a truck you want to get decked out with all this cool stuff, paint, roof work, I mean, like literally anything, we can take care of you right here at Fitzgerald Collision Repair, guys. Subscribe, comment down below. See you later. Thanks.